Yeah, I got it. Let's see if I can catch these. Yep. Did you take our photos of the introduction when we were underwater? We all look kind of sickly in our introduction. Yeah, I know. Okay. Look at Percy's face. Percy looks sickly. Percy looks like he has COVID. Bad.
Percy
Yeah.
was
In his dream.
part of a prison break and was called out by a bunch
All
of
against her will.
criminals.
Hooligans.
That's true. So maybe her countenance is
Probably was a
accurate.
little bit.
Percy's probably still a little sick.
Last we left off, the party members respectively being Phelan, GMW, Percy, Sinkiran, Voltai, Saltude, and Zamiel, look to face off against the evil Yuan-Ti priestess Serpentia and her gang of Yuan-Ti Malisons, along with a single blue cultist. Having already stolen the egg and launched a barrage of surprise round attacks, the battle is on. And everybody can roll for initiative.
Oh, we didn't even roll, huh?
We had to wait for it.
However, I
Hey,
do
Jam.
believe we were going to let Percy and John, Solitude, have an attack here for your surprise attack. So you guys absolutely
Agree.
free to roll initiative, but
Who is this
Yeah, I was
Jean
gonna
that
say
you are
that.
talking about? I do not know of any Jean.
you'll get to launch an attack. Exactly. That mixed character name and real name. Sorry about that. And then you can obviously take the attack in turn order afterwards. So you'll be able to maybe roll rock, paper, scissors, perhaps a d20 between the two of you, who's higher, to see who wants to take their surprise round action first. But
I'll do mine last.
nice, I love it.
Solitude, will go primaire then? If I can locate my token on the screen. There is a lot of foliage, a blocking. There we go. I see bluey.
Need a summon when you get a chance.
That's
It is the right word, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say that's a solid adjective for this. I need summoning.
Summon
Summoner.
me, Game Wizard.
I have summoned you with all of my wizarding skills.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. And for all intents and
remember where-
purposes, I will be both high and Alagos today, it looks like, for a short period at least.
Okay. In my continued 20 foot diameter is the metric here.
Oops.
Man, hold up. Solitude, I personally believe, once a 5, 10, 15, 20. I think right about I guess perhaps choose a square of 10 foot diameter is a 20-foot circle. Okay, so this she
No, you gotta go
taken off
20.
the- Oh, it's a 20-foot diameter?
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
That's-
But Hunger, I was
that's-
doing measuring for
that's it.
Hunger
But
Avatar.
That's a 10-foot radius, which I think means a 20-foot diameter, though, right?
Yes.
Okay. She is casting a Fear de Mur.
The time old
and-
question. It's a soft, sensitive spot for me.
The wall of
Yeah,
a
and since you
fire.
weren't here, we basically all decided to concentrate on spells, AoE spells in that room.
Yep,
Just for
she
some
will cast-
context.
She is casting wall Fear de Mur, so she takes her little crystal wand, licks the crystal, takes it, draws a little circle in her palm, and a blue flamed wall of fire appears amidst the folks, and I will have the nasty damaging part of the fire be pointing inwards, and I'm gonna angle it so I think I've got it, yeah, on every square. So most of them, since the square, the circle's in their square, nudge kind of nudge it back to catch for sure these other two serpent dudes. Have to do a dexterity save, and if they fail, they take full damage. It's DC 18. Success is half. And at that point, if from that point on, if they enter the wall for the first time in a turn or end their turn there, which includes the inner circle area where the wall does damage from here on out, they take the damage without a save. But they get a dexterity save to kind of try to jump out of the way on the first casting. Take that, Serpentia and others.
There's a lot of dexterity saves. They're all different too. 3, 4, 2, 1. Awesome.
Man, yeah, there's a lot going on in that room right now.
That's her full move, so she is stuck.
Yeah.
There's so much going on in this room right now. There's so much going on in this room right now. As an
It's
understatement.
got to be a horrible place to be. That's for sure.
This room has turned into the
Bad
panic
room.
room. And not the kind of room you
Where you
retreat to
panic by
when you're
being in
panicked,
it.
but exactly the room you panic in by being. Imagine a room full of 4-year-old children screaming at you.
No, I wonder if they could make an oven of sorts where it's like a small container, but the heat gets like you could combine these spells and the heat is very intense, and you could make the popcorn or the warm up the meats in only 20 seconds rather than 10-15 minutes. You know, like a small mini fire oven, mini fire. This is the name
totally
I
thought-
came up with for it.
I totally thought you were going the way of putting your enemies into an oven, but
Me too. He said mini fire oven. I mean, that works.
It's a mini fire oven, and there'll be a little, you could have a timer on it too, so you could like measure out the time. And
Well, that's the 4 Malisons, and then the 5th roll there is for Verg. Surprise.
Well, we've got frost, fire, and radiant damage going on in there. Let's see if we can complete a trifecta. Oh no, we have. Nice.
there's acid, frost,
acid.
fire.
Once we complete all of the elements, what happens?
What a
Oh,
pill.
in
We
the
summon the
room,
master
they
of the
had
elementals.
a little green egg.
That
Is
may,
it meat on all of these sides?
that may
Alright,
be
that's
something I need 5 minutes to go and work out in my head.
Here comes
we just gave him an idea, clearly.
Hold, please.
Ooh, 40. Oh, dude, what a fucking roll! I got
Ooh,
47 fire damage.
Wow.
Whoa.
One off perfection. That's kind of
Dang.
frightening. So that's
Holy fuck! You're right. I will never roll as better of a wall of fire than that ever.
Well, you could.
The rest of us aren't needed here. We could all be back drinking.
Holy shit! I gotta screenshot that.
Bluey just like kind of gives Solitude a holy shit look, and also like ducks down for cover a little bit as your spell doesn't reach outward as far as to the group, but the heat from it does, and you all feel that burst of warmth just fly past you. John casts this spell.
8,
Solitude
7.
casts this spell. Yeah, that's a lot of. It sounds like a zip code. It may be in the movies, and I think, yeah, there's gonna be some death going on in this room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, both of the nightmare speakers are going to die, and I want to say that they catch fire from that, and they both kind of like go up in flames, eventually stumbling down to the ground and just kind of lying there convulsing as they smolder out.
Wow.
And the rest of the room looks in rough shape, including
She just sort of
Serpentia.
if you roll a pretty high perception, you see she's kind of shocked by this, but she quickly tries to play it off like, "Oh yeah, yeah."
Most of the Malisons are in pretty rough shape too. Serpentia looks like she's in, she's been hurt by that. She's definitely reacting to it, and the cultist is just batting off flames that are currently catching on his robes. And before we take the top of round 0, I think Percy's got something up his sleeve.
Oh, it's not much. Who is standing in front of Singurin?
Let's see here. Right in front of Singurin.
I don't know how to can I ping on this map?
Voltai.
It's like Voltai is close to us.
Yeah, Voltai is in front of Singurin. Elagos right behind.
Okay, perfect. I am just doing Emboldening Bond. I will... Oop, I spelled Voltai wrong, but you get it. It'll create a bond between the 4 of us, because I can only do 30 feet. So Singurin, Voltai, Bluey, and me. And we can add a d4 to an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. So
That's
just a little
awesome.
extra protection.
Nice.
That is awesome.
Otherwise, she tries to climb up towards to Bluey. She's pretty short, but gonna hang back with Bluey. Bluey seems both mature and safe.
Hey, Gam, we have a chance. Can you get me back in Tailspire?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I have to say that
Me as well, please, sir.
once you get to my age, you start to realize that certain things in your life aren't going to get any better. And I'm pretty sure that I just cast the strongest wall of fire I'll ever cast in my entire life.
Did you just hit your highest high?
On
You very
wall of
well might
fire?
have.
Yeah, it's
It's a natural
exciting
roll,
and
wow.
depressing at the same time. But yeah, there it is.
I
So
know.
you guys, there it is.
Try hopping
And I'm
out
okay with that one.
and
I'm okay.
hopping back into Tailspire there, Michael. It doesn't seem to be summoning you when I try and summon you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to desktop. Boot it back up.
So
We're gonna soak
let
up.
me know when you get back in. I'll click it again.
Soak up Solitude's firewall spell here. Bask in its glory.
Oh my god! And not just that, but I mean, you guys feel free to fill in your fellow party members on what you dumped into that room beforehand. There's a whole bunch of onslaught going on before that firewall too, or fire circle in this case.
So we have. So we think. So I think Voltai had spike growth cast in that area as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite was still yours though. It's favorites.
I should add it here in the chat so that Solitude can read how creepy it. Let's see if it'll.
Yeah, the spell I cast isn't much better. It's like weaponizing radiation.
This nuclear radiance.
Yeah, I don't know why I called this place a panic room. This place is a fucking torture chamber. Is what it is.
Oh, can I keep that damage roll, by
It
the
really
way? I
is.
just had a really good one. Holy shit. That was a good one. But mine's in the chat, too.
Thank you. Appreciate that. And
And I would like to call dibs on that damage roll.
dibs.
Was a 1 in
Keeping it. I ain't changing it.
229,000. 1 in 229,376 rolls. Roll.
Yep, that was the best you're ever gonna guess.
I'm saying hypothetically. I'm not.
Go
I'm not
buy a
going
lottery ticket.
I'll get a lottery ticket. That's
Go to
about it.
chugging a potion. Yeah, that's the best you're gonna get. Or using switching to sorcerer or something. Yeah. I mean, you can get meta magic feats without being sorcerer in this, can't you? Right? Or am I wrong?
I think so. You'd get
don't
Yeah,
know.
you can take meta magic.
an
in this.
elemental. And what is it
Well,
with like elemental adept fire? You add
Jeez.
I'm using
Extra.
that. It's not the same.
extra damage.
I
Okay,
am using
that
that,
was
though. I do like that one.
less. So a straight flush is easier to hit than that roll. A royal flush is still harder to hit. Damn. All right, I'm gonna shut up, but probably not. That's ridiculous.
It's all good.
Yeah,
You deserve the hype.
I don't know if
The
you
hype.
I don't know if you heard me when you said that, but that's funny that I said that's a royal flush. I didn't say it's a straight flush, but I said it's a royal flush. So that's
Dude,
that's pretty spot on with the odds there. I think that's probably.
yeah.
There probably have to be a few more dice, and you'd have to roll the same to get equal the odds of a royal flush.
It is a precursor to the casino heist. It's just getting wound up.
Like, if you cast a fireball and got max on all of them, then that might be a royal flush.
Either that or it's an ode to my obsession with casinos.
I'll do a
You
casino.
can discuss
with you guys.
statistics all night.
All right. I'm shutting up now. I'm done.
You're all good. You're all good. I'm just getting combatants added here. Just bear with me. There are some guys outside that kind of hear all this ruckus when you guys launch your attacks. All these archers on the steps definitely hear. A couple of the warriors of the footsteps of the pyramid here. And they begin to scramble up the steps towards you. Thank you for your patience. And we'll start combat here in just a second.
Take your time. I accidentally unplugged my router.
Oh no, that's no good.
Waiting for it to connect back to the internet. Ha ha! Close. That's probably why you couldn't summon me to the map.
Could be it. I didn't like that you didn't have no internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Possibly.
I disagreed with that. It was very
I didn't
disagreeable.
even realize it either. I unplugged one of the extension cords I got a bunch of shit plugged into, not really thinking about it. So I could plug my phone in
I don't need
because
this.
it's also dying. And I was like, yeah, this is what my dead PC's plugged into, and on my monitors, I don't need to worry about it. Then my girlfriend texted me, and she's like, Netflix stopped working. It's like, fuck, I unplugged the router.
Man, sometimes
All right.
you unplug the wrong thing. It happens.
I should be summonable now.
I am not allowed to make that excuse at work, though. Whoops, I'm
Sorry, guys.
All right.
I accidentally unplugged the entire server for the whole building.
Oh yeah, at work you can just be like, someone unplugged the server for the whole building. You don't have to
Yeah, you
include
can do
the part where it was you.
Yeah.
So guys, I happened across the server and I noticed the power cord was not in the wall.
Exactly.
Make sure if you're the one who
That's
plugs
how
it back
you
in
word
that you
it.
do call that out. I
Yes.
fixed it.
You're like,
Yes, and you see, I saw somebody.
some
Somebody did it.
irresponsible schmo unplugged it. The only
Yeah.
problem with that is usually servers are in places that require secure access. But
Well, just say
I
you
will
went
keep
in to
that
check.
in my back pocket, guys.
Just say, hey, I noticed it was down, so I went in to check, and then it was unplugged, and I put it back in.
Just notice
Our
that
servers
someone unplugged it.
our servers also generally wired directly into the power grid. That you can't just like unplug it.
They're usually plugged into battery backups, which are
Mm.
also plugged into just outlets like any other
Yeah,
electronics.
it's never. That's never the
not-
reason.
It's not unless you're talking about like a supercomputer or something like that that requires some kind of different power. But standard server, just like a desktop, just plugs into.
No.
Hopefully, at least a surge protector, but usually a battery backup. All right, I'll stop nerding out. We'll get back to D&D here. Let's see here. We're at the top of initiative. Should be GMW's turn, I believe.
Woo!
And if you need a second, just let me know, man. I'll get you back into Tailspire shortly. Whenever your router comes back up, looks it's already back up.
Oh yeah. I have returned. Now I just have to wait one moment while everything loads. Slowly. Loading quickly.
There's lots of trees.
Yeah. Let's see what we got. Yanti Archer 2, 3. I can see.
Well, you see them. They're well illuminated by the fire.
Yes.
Mhm.
All right. Well, given that there's a cloud of darkness with milky white tentacles that make slurping noises, weaponized radiation,
Spikes.
spikes, and a firewall going on in there that I probably cannot see past.
Yeah, it is
Even-
opaque. The wall is opaque.
No.
Oh,
Well, the rest of it's not.
yeah, opaque, not able to see through. Pretty sure.
It's okay.
I
There's
also
plenty of
feel
other
like-
targets to shoot at out here.
Yeah, I also feel like thinking logically, if I shot through a wall of fire with a bullet, that would pose a problem for the bullet.
Go for ricochet.
It'd be metal slag by the time I got through the fire. So I'm gonna spin a 180. I'm gonna shoot past Solitude here. I'll move up a little bit.
That's why GMW
That's
is a
fun.
movie character. He knows what other bad guys are coming. He's like, we got other things to deal with.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
And let's see. I'm gonna take 2 shots at Yanti Archer 3. Let's see.
Knock off some of these smaller minions while some of the
Bam!
more brooding enemies.
Bam!
Oh wow. A crit.
Does that 23 hit too?
Yes. Yep.
Sweet.
See the damage on the first
So-
one though, because it's gonna be doubled. And these guys aren't super beefy.
Let's see.
I've seen your put some damage on people before.
I'm
What
21
was that?
without the
That
crit.
was, yeah, that was 21. Here's
21.
I did-
You like that number, apparently. blackjack. You're ready to go to the casino as well, it would seem. And that would be 42 damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
So 42 plus the 21, 63. Yeah, that's going to kill him soundly. As you just burst shots through this fleshy UNT Archer. And that was UNT Archer 2. The dude stayed kind of like dead center with you. Or was it 3 on the other side of the steps?
3.
Gotcha. Yeah, he goes pow pow and then goes down.
His children are now orphans.
You have to say it like that.
UNT Archer
Well,
2 goes,
I'm sure.
You killed Fred.
Don't worry, I'm coming for you next.
Bastard. Draws back his bow. And still GMW's turn.
Now I'm done. That's it. That's all I can do.
Alright, he's done blasting. So I started blasting. And Percy is up.
I'm a gnome. Is my movement 25? Yep. Yep. I can get up here. Boink. Dang. I think I'm going to do just aura vitality. So in a 30-foot sphere around me, there's just kind of like an aura of healing, and I can use the bonus action to heal people. I can't type.
Join the club.
I'm sure there's multiples. If I edit it, it doesn't work, does it?
Nope.
I'm using the right cast is what I'm using, right? Cast? Exclamation point cast? Yeah. There's so many. Oh. Okay, well. There's the description. Can I put up a bubble on Tailspire?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be able to. The M tool gives you like an option to switch it to a sphere down there. You just press M on your keyboard, it'll pull up that little menu.
It's a 30-foot radius. Oh my gosh, it's so big.
Yeah, it's huge.
Okay.
Your radius
And
is
everybody
bigger
can
than
see
mine.
that?
That is
Yep.
a planet-sized radius.
I love it.
She is a power
That's
fellow
no
gnome.
moon.
It is a
That's it
space
for me.
station.
You know when they say good things come in small packages, this is what they're talking
Yeah.
See?
Look, the stairs that I had to climb on this side, though, were really big. I'm a little out of breath.
about. Just
I'm
huffing
picturing
and
the,
puffing.
like the scramble up the stairs is pretty funny.
Yeah. I'm watching everybody else do the rest of the work.
There's like a little moon and a big moon. If you zoom in from overhead,
That's
one of
no
the
moon.
and one of the fire.
That's a battle station.
Solitude and Percy together. Now you know you're in trouble. Ain't nothing but a pea thing, baby.
He said that's no moon, that's a battle station. That was good. Pretty good.
I'm glad someone caught my Star
Oh.
Wars reference.
There you go.
Just skip Fred's turn there. And it should be Phelan's turn.
Fred is terrified.
Fred is dead.
Oh, Fred is dead.
You killed Fred. It's George who's alive.
I hate that
So
reference, thank you.
so I cast. So that would be Hunger of Hadar right now, right? Or does that count as? Are we still in the surprise round, or this is the?
We are actually now in the first round of combat.
In the first round. Okay. Gotcha. Just double checking
Yeah,
there.
there was an enemy combatant that popped up in there, but he was iced out before his turn.
Well, I am going to be maintaining some concentration here. So my next, I think, available. I can't really see anyone in there either. So
See in
I
there.
am.
Seeing things in there is not something that'll be easy. But seeing in there, sure. The room is very beautiful right now.
I think just for the time being, I am going to cast here. Add it to the chat. Gonna hold his position right now, and he is going to cast Blade Ward on himself.
Nice.
And he's gonna hold his position because he's just outside the entrance there. And yeah, he's gonna hold there for the moment.
You did at least
And
at one point see those blades on those Malisons. Oh, you wisely blade ward.
and yeah, that'll be Phelan's turn for the first round.
Awesome. And it should be up to Solitude after Phelan.
Okay. Solitude. Yanti Archer 2 is up. Still, right? She can't see through her own opaque wall of fire.
He's still up. Yep, he's still up.
Does he look bad, or?
Yanti Archer, I think, is not in that line of spell though. He's behind you.
Yeah, I know. I know. Yes. That's probably the only one I can see. Does he look okay?
He looks undamaged, surprised, like he's rushing up the steps at you, and he's also got his arrow knocked, and looks like he's intent on shooting GMW at the moment.
What size is he?
Same size as you.
Okay.
Medium. Medium.
Medium's up.
I don't call medium ever.
I think I have.
Medium.
I think I have to have advantage for my
Same
character.
here.
Yeah, I have to have advantage on the attack roll, and I don't have advantage on the attack roll. So, she will turn and yell, "Coming up these stairs!" and pull out her wand and fire off 2 Eldritch blasts at Yanti Archer number 2, trying to repel him back both times. Here comes the first one. Wait. Here we go. 23 to hit, 8 force damage, and knock back 10 feet.
You hear a popping noise as the spell hits him, and it does knock him back down the steps. He charges forth.
Uh-oh, and only a 14 on the second attack.
Knocks him down like a whole level as he was kind of positioned in a place there wasn't really steps behind him.
Does the 14 hit, or did he?
The 14 misses. 14 flies over his head.
And he got knocked down a level. I think she'll survey the area, put on her broom of flying, and go after him.
Oh,
she'll hit up, get in the air, switch that little morph to the flying one, and she'll head like this, staying in Percy's little healing orb, but looking down trying to find the guy.
Such a
Thanks for the
solid
perfect.
transition.
Wow, that was great. Yeah, that was very seamless. I'm floating and yeah, great. That's a move and an action, and no bonus actions. She is done.
Thanks, sir. I think you could say we are gelling. We are gelling, and that is Sinkiran up next.
All right.
Pale
So
bleach frost.
so did the wall of fire hit the podium where the egg was?
So correct me if I'm wrong here, John, but it's sort of like a ring of fire because the center, I believe, doesn't have fire actually inside of it. I think it's.
Oh no, the center does. Yeah,
Oh,
I
it does.
angled the
Okay,
heat
so
and then
so it's
damaged
so
inside.
it's like a sphere or not a sphere, like more like a cylinder of fire, sort of.
When you cast it in the circle, yes. So we could
Nice.
be hard boiling an egg here accidentally if
No. Someone snagged the egg as
We
soon as
retreat.
battle started.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just
Good.
gonna say I'm pretty sure we call someone going invisible and then
Mage chanting it.
bamfing out.
Yep.
Yeah, the inside, so that you could choose one side of the wall to make the hot damaging side, and I chose the inside of the ring of the wall,
Yep.
and I can
My mistake. I thought it
replace.
was like a ring of fire.
It is, but
But
you can also do a wall,
it's a
and one
jelly
side has
donut and not a non-filled donut.
the jelly is very hot.
There's things
Okay.
If I had to guess, some party used that spell when completely cornered one day to save themselves, and they're like, "Oh, that was so cool. We've got to add a rule for that," and they did.
But you were concerned about
Value
the
of
egg,
playtesting.
I'm guessing, Brian?
No, I'm concerned about the is the spot where the egg was that in fire?
Yeah, the brazier is
Like the
on fire currently then, yep.
Okay, so that means my echo got destroyed then.
I would assume
Okay, so
that, one hit point of damage at least was done.
Yes. Okay, well I will summon another, and I will summon it right in front of the. God damn it! I'll summon it right in front of the entrance of the tomb, of the area, the structure, or whatever. And I will use a held action. Well, okay. Let me ask this beforehand. Is putting the egg or passing the egg to somebody, because I know you said it's going to be like a hot potato situation if you hold it for too long, you start to take damage. If I hot potato pass it to somebody, is that an action?
No. But I'm gonna make you roll a dexterity.
I'm not going to do
sure.
that. I was going to be my next.
So
Not doing that.
It won't be an action, but there will be a roll for the throw to see what happens for the throw. That's
Okay.
Because
Okay, so I'm not going to do that. Yes.
And I want to see an egg toss contest. Please throw the egg.
I don't want to see an egg dropping contest.
Fine.
So I will. Is it an action to put it in my bag of holding?
No.
Okay. So I will. I'll do that. I'll put it in my bag of holding, and I will hold an action for my echo to attack anybody who tries to, pass the threshold of that structure.
You've got control of your echo, and I dropped the mini in the room. I'm not sure if I put it where you wanted it, so feel free to move it to wherever you'd like to.
Okay,
If
I
you
can't.
need my help, just let me know.
Okay, I see it now. Let me grab it. Yeah, I wanted to put it just to block the exit, to be honest with you.
Gotcha. Cool. Perfect.
Yeah, and just to hold an action to attack anybody who tries to leave. So I was invisible last time. I didn't attack or cast a spell, so I should still be invisible. Now I want to go stand next to GW.
Okay.
Maybe not. Let me just stand over here.
GMW smells
Maybe not.
smoky.
Maybe not.
Poor GMW.
So I'll stand there, and that's my turn.
Svenashtar doesn't seem to mind that you smell smoky, GMW. Svenashtar also smells like brimstone, so Probably
Beat me
why.
to it.
It's an easy setup.
Truth,
I should have let you spike that one then.
you know as well as I do.
Yes. All right, securing a little Echo Knight action going on from our Echo, and that should be the first enemy up. It's like I forgot I was here. You want Team Allison? One is going to be attacking. And in that he is kind of all the way on the opposite side of this room, stuck in this terrible bubble of shit. I know that as soon as I move, terrible repercussions are about to occur to me, and I can't even remember what they all are.
Yeah. You roll damage for mine and take a con roll.
I'm just gonna.
Staying still is bad though,
gonna-
because staying still keeps you in the wall.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna assume that they die. So either way, he's gonna try and move out of the room. But I will. Oh no, I'm absolutely will go through the paces. But I'm just saying, I believe he's probably gonna die. Based on what I see right now on his character sheet. And yeah, he runs in this direction out of the room. As he does so, he faces the wrath of both Spikes, and also you said I think your spell is also causing him to incur some damage there for just removing. Yeah, that's pain.
Little tentacle love for him.
Also needs a con roll though.
That's right, he's getting tentacled.
Cold
If he
damage
fails the
on the
con roll,
start
he
of his
gets
turn.
a level of exhaustion.
And is that flat damage, or is there a dice roll for it?
Who is this guy who's moving? Which character is this?
This is UNT Malison 1. Specifically, I can light him up on the map for you, this guy. He's on stage.
The one next to Serpentia?
He's actually out of that room now, so if you look out of that room, out of that building, you'll see got a big spotlight on him. Probably just need to zoom out a little bit.
Yeah, he probably had to use all of his movement just to get out of the room.
He did indeed. And I think your damage alone is going to kill him, so save the other rolls regardless. So he'll fall to the ground as he runs out of the room.
Oh, did he get smacked by the 40 earlier?
Yeah.
A lot of damage.
Too crispy.
He doesn't even make it out of the room in that case. He just kind of slumps to the ground, and I will move combat. It's going to be fun. I feel like anytime I move, I'm going to die with my characters.
Anyone in that room, probably, yeah.
I think so, yeah. That's the archer.
Staying still is pretty bad too.
Here we go. We got an archer. Archer's not in that place. Some fun. And a little shot coming from down the steps. No one even really sees where this comes from. But it's in the direction of GMW. A whole bunch of people behind you. I'm going to say we're going to hope that he doesn't critically miss. If he does, we're going to hope that it flies way above or way left or way right, because just past might hit someone else in the party. Just saying that before I roll this. Maybe that'll get you. Oh, it didn't get you. Aubrey's not smart enough to know GMW, and this does dart by you. Luckily, it flies way left of you, missing the party entirely behind you. And Team Allison 2 also makes his way out of the room, or attempts to. Damage rolls, if you please.
Two ones. More lucky there.
gotta do 2d6 cold, and if he ends his turn in the circle, he takes the 2d6 acid damage
Yes,
if he
reduce
fails.
I think he does. In this case, and so that's 40-10 and 46. This guy really making no difference between those two damage types, but both hurt him the same. He says, "Ouchie."
Let's see
Okay,
here.
I can
Let's
do this.
see.
R46. I'll say the first.
It's reduced movement, right?
So 1, a 6, a 6, and a 5. Yeah, you should have had reduced movement. You are correct. It's rough terrain from
Yeah.
the spiky spells, I believe, and from tentacly spells.
Oh, geez, double river.
Damn.
Double
I'm guessing those don't stack though.
I don't think so. Yeah.
It would be too
Although
unfair to do that.
They're both difficult terrain then now,
I
yeah.
think there is something to say that like double disadvantage and double advantage can be a thing.
Huh.
I think that
What does it suggest?
It just suggests that you'd basically get to roll more dice.
Okay.
And in the case of double disadvantage, again, more dice. So like double disadvantage, you'd roll 3d20s. Same with advantage.
Take the lowest.
Take the lowest 2 or the lowest 1, whatever.
Fair enough.
In my druiding days, I'm aware that if you throw in difficult terrain and then chuck plant growth on top of it, those stack.
Oh, that's fun.
Yep.
I'm just saying, if you guys ever were interested in doing something like that for a session or two, just to spice things up, I'd be down. But yeah, in that case,
Well, you might have to tell me that strategy again when I'm playing Corvus.
Noted. And you like your advantage in the guidance and things like that. I think that does also kill him. That's 28 damage, and he also didn't get to move quite as far, so he dies a little bit shorter.
Banging my wall of fire? Pourquoi est-ce que no one in the merde de feu?
Tentacles are hungry.
The tentacles whisper into the darkness.
That is, yeah, your tentacles should whisper. That was a good whisper. It's very creepy. Okay, I'm scared now.
Creep you out good.
Successful, and again,
Nightmare fuel.
oh no, he can't be removed on his own turn. But you died on your own turn. That should be.
Yeah, the acid they can take sorry, is it half or no? Any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed on a dex saving throw, which would be 18, and then otherwise they take 2d6 acid damage.
Is it half or nothing?
It doesn't say half on a fail, or I think it's
I just
all or
always-
nothing.
I just kind of always assume that that's what it is, and we
Yeah,
could
I think
we could do all or nothing, but
yeah. If he passes a save, he takes nothing, but if he fails, he takes. That's fine.
even with you did 7 damage with your first 2d6, so he took 17, and that's enough to get him as well. But your acid just dissolved his body when he was dead. So if it doesn't happen, then you left him nice and well preserved.
Yep.
Jerry can have a proper funeral. And that should be Zamiel up. I think I just accidentally bumped one further. Yeah.
Yeah, we turned that room into an absolute death zone. My lord.
It's not looking good. There's two Malisons down already. You guys,
That's bad enough.
I don't think you guys can even see the dead bodies yet, though, to be honest. You can't even see the repercussions of your actions.
They're gonna be
They're
traumatized
yelling.
finish anyways.
Looks like a creepy snowman of death if you zoom out.
It does. It is a creepy snowman of death. And it sounds very, very, very strange, too, if you're listening closely.
Although in Percy's defense, the lower part of the snowman is life, so it's like a snowman of life and death. If you can get out of
Death built
death's
on life.
part,
No.
yeah.
It's terrifying.
Okay.
So your scorching rays kind of hit her out, except for the last
Yeah.
one, which
Worthless.
slams into its target, whatever it may be, because that hits everything on the board.
Also, the Cambion is going to fly over to where the he saw the archer shoot from on the side of the pyramid here, and he's going to speak a word in Infernal. And as he flies over the trees here, he's going to just like absolutely dive bomb this archer with his flaming spear, and he just comes flying out of the sky with his spear and melee attacks him, falling on him basically too though. in a spear attack.
You better land, or John's totally gonna call you out for the overdescribing.
Nope. I appreciate the effort.
And I believe this is the first melee attack I've made, so I need to look that up again.
I feel like he's gonna land now. I feel like it's gonna be a crit.
Oops.
And
that's the landing attack as he comes dive bombing.
nice.
The two-handed spear attack.
That also hits.
And that'll do 12, unless there's some additional falling damage or something to apply, but I'm not really... I don't know how to do that if that's a thing, so I'm not going to try.
Oh, like coming down on him?
Yeah.
I'd be willing to say you could drop like a d6 bludgeoning just from the fall damage alone.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, he didn't. It wasn't a really high fall. He just kind of flew over the trees, and this fell down.
You're strategically landing. You're not like falling from 50 feet down onto him. So
No, yeah, more like 20.
yeah, cool. And it's a 6. Your first attack, the third scorching ray that landed. Who were you targeting? Sorry.
Oh, the archer also.
Cool. Same one you're attacking now.
Yeah.
Got it.
And he swings with the spear again and hits for a 19.
That is also going to kill that archer.
Nice. For 10. All right. So we put the archer down, and then the Cambion will fly back over to the steps over here. And that will be the end of my turn.
Effective, concise. I like it. That was Archer 1, right? No.
I believe so.
Cool. He's out of there.
Yep, 1.
And now it should be Yuan-Ti Archer 2's turn, who just got blasted off the steps by an Eldritch Blast from Solitude. He was mad at GMW, and now he's just hissing in the direction of Solitude as he takes the arrow that he had knocked, draws back his bow, and fires at Solitude.
Les jambes attaquées?
Yeah, dude, totally legitimate.
Oui.
Oh,
No.
that's not good. Not gonna be fancy. It's just gonna be a 21. To hit.
21 is attack successful. Oui. I don't know how to say successful. Oh wait, I get
How to say?
I get some shit for killing someone as a warlock.
I hope
Yeah,
so.
okay. I got 14 temporary HP. Like all their weird soul essence floated up to Solitude, and she sucked in their life force on her broom. Okay, now I'm ready to do your damage. I'm not afraid.
Sweet, we'll do that.
That's his worst. It's 12 poison damage.
Le poison. That's fish in français.
As
Roll 6 damage.
you see that the arrow that he fires at you is not an arrow after all, but actually a live snake.
Ah!
It bites
That's
into
so
you
Conan.
and lands
Yes.
in you. Oh
Yes.
yes, man! You knew I had to drop some Conan references in there.
I told you I would
Oh,
pay
they probably
the
got magic
gods.
arrows that do that.
Solitude says, I told you I would pay the gods. She slumps over on her broom and rolls her con save to try to maintain concentration on the wall of fire. Oui, she does. I can keep the wall up, but the poison, it is in my bones. Eh, mon Dieu. And is that it? Am I poisoned, or is that just poison damage?
You are poisoned.
Okay, well, I shall note that here.
Yeah, you got disadvantage on attack rolls and ability
rolls
checks
and
right now.
ability checks, yeah.
However, oh no, you weren't one of the bonded four. I'm sorry. You're not in the club. Get gone.
She pulls the stiff arrow from her neck, and as it does, it turns into a snake. Yeah, and she lets it go, and it pops down and lands the trees. She slumps down and barely maintains concentration on the wall of fire. Percy, I am heat. Gee.
Oh, out of character, I cannot be genuinely concerned for Solitude, but Percy is freaking out. She's got you. She's running over. She's on her way.
It's so
An
funny.
understandable reaction.
Doing
So funny.
mental math. I'm trying to what is that? So you, the person, don't like. So character does. Am I okay? Am I okay with that or not? Am I offended?
You got to process that at another time. That's a whole can of worms we got to open so much time.
Do I feel like a bad person? I think I'm a bad person now.
No, solitude priceless, but completely
Oh.
understandable.
So good.
No, John's just a bad person. So.
John is the best person.
Okay, go. I'm done. I'm
All
done.
Right. You want Team Allison
being dramatic.
Also inside of the burning ring of fire, not having a good time, gonna try and leap out. He actually physically he's gonna jump out, and he's gonna leap forward over the podium there. As he makes it about here, not too far, and do your worst. He makes his dexterity save. And he rolls a mighty 16 on his dexterity save. Hopefully avoiding some acidic damage. I think
Do a con roll as well.
he should land short of that on the podium, actually, because of his movement restriction. A con roll. No, I don't want to. Guys don't have any con bonus. And it's a 3.
Oh yeah, he takes a level of exhaustion and full damage on the 4d10, which I will roll.
Know your pain, John. I have to play hundreds of characters too, so imagine.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's got to be a. Oh my gosh, you're right. Wow. Good point. Well, you are loved. Unlike Mary.
John,
No.
we all love you too, dude.
I'm fucking with you guys. That was a joke. I love you guys too, everyone.
Don't make me catch the next fight up there just to give you a hug.
Oh man, we got hugs and Slurpees. You, me, and Gan.
Dude, I'm down. You tell me when and where, and I'll be there.
I'm down too.
It's like a scene from Anchorman.
Cosplay as our characters.
See, which character? One of them's real easy to do, and one of them I don't know about.
You gotta be Garrett.
Garrett's just how I dress every day.
Oh, okay.
All right, this guy also not surviving. I don't know if this is a surprise to anybody at this point. Taking some hefty damage. I will just reward the party's ingenuity and also use of a bonus round. Is that UNT falls down. Someone out there just help me remember. I'm gonna try and do Bulltie's turn just before Bluey's. That way I won't forget about our good friend Bulltie here. I figured I may luck out and he might be in here by now, but I did not. So I'm gonna pull up his character sheet real quick.
No rush.
Alright, I love his characters too. He's always got some interesting things for me to look at. Yeah, I think seeing that shot fired or hearing Solitude cry out in that kind of way, Bulltie is probably going to pat Elagos gently and just say, "Stay here," quietly in Elagos' ear as he moves past Elagos. He does so in a fluid nature, all the while drawing an arrow from back behind him in his quiver. And in retaliation, fires an arrow right at UNT Archer 2, also known as George.
George.
Monsieur George.
Monsieur George. My D&D Beyond's a little slow sometimes, so just bear with me as it rolls for 7 centuries.
Not that we wouldn't accept an endorsement from D&D Beyond in future things. We were happy to wear merchandise and make a cartoon. I will even compose a song.
Or
And it
Tailspire,
maybe
or Discord.
or Tailspire. Yes, yes.
Or a combination
Please,
of the
Lord, I will
three.
do whatever you want, just as long as you give me money.
Or OBS Labs. Any service I pay lots of money to every month.
Or a combination of the
Free
four.
sub, please.
Damage roll incoming. Thank you, D&D Beyond, for all of your great services and strides
That's
you
right.
make.
They make the user interface so seamless and
And that is a 16, which will hit for 12 damage. He sort of just nods at Solitude, who is currently nursing her wound over there, as if to say that he's got your back. And GMW, it falls to you, my friend.
It falls to me. I'm going to take aim at Archer 2. I see that 12 didn't finish him off, right?
No, yeah, he's still standing.
All right.
John hit him with a repelling blast. He does look like he's bleeding out of a couple of orifices in his face. Maybe elsewhere as well.
G&W turns the gun on Archer 2. Fires a shot. But a 25 for 18 points of damage.
So the shot rips through the air, leaving a streak of smoke just behind your massive Colt. You just see the archer fall. Drop
Yes. I'm gonna spin the revolver
Hell yeah.
and do a little flourish and stop it and fire off another shot down the steps here at Serpent Folk Warrior to, oh no, they're not numbered, to the left. If you're staring at the temple, to the left.
Uh-oh, that's not good. Staring at the temple to the left. That's not bad. I should have numbered them. 1,
Okay.
2. I don't even think I added these guys to combat. That's my bad.
Uh-oh. I was just looking for more people to end.
They're chatting down there, not noticing what's going on. Just get shot by GMW. I love it. Nothing wrong
You
Well,
with
shoot
it's
that.
one
gonna
and
be a
two.
rude awakening.
They're pretty far
Warrior
down.
1 and 2.
They may not have heard the commotion. What's that?
Was you going after Warrior 1 or Warrior 2? Is that what you're
You said
saying?
on the
Or-
left
or-
if you're staring at the temple, so I'd imagine that's 1, right?
Check.
I was kind of eyeballing them too.
And that those are 24. Yeah, 24. Does that these guys look pretty beefy? Does that get through it?
Yes, it does. Yep.
Cool. 18. And so this guy is caught unawares. Could also add sneak attack damage to that.
I would say that's fair. Telling Jeremy about his day.
Suddenly a shot rips through his neck.
Yeah, that's my bad. I forgot to add to those guys.
23 damage in total. That'll be my turn.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
And it should be Percy up. I was knowing the Bon Jovi gif.
I'm super worried for Solitude because she sounded in dire distress. I don't think I can't make it to you, Solitude, to like touch you and help you. So I still have the sphere up. I'm going to. Can I like get in this tree?
Let's see here. Yes. Yeah, I would say it's like you could probably like climb onto that little rock statue and see several branches that look like they extend out. You could walk onto. You see that, in the thick of the tree, there's like a massive web of branches. And as someone so small and light, you find they support your weight relatively easily.
I have dropped Percy off the face of the planet. Nope, maybe not.
Oh no, yeah.
I see.
Underneath the temple, yeah.
I don't know how to like put her like up by myself.
I think she is up. I think you just
okay.
you may
Okay.
need to lift your green diamond up higher.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, she's up on top of the rock. You
Okay.
successfully put her up there, and then because that diamond was down, you're like, where the hell did she go?
She's gonna be in in this tree. I don't know what happened.
Oh, you're above.
Probably
it
on top
now.
of the
Yeah,
tree.
you're on top of the
Okay.
tree. It's awesome.
She's in it. She's in it. But she's gonna get close enough that she can at least use that bonus action with her sphere to heal Solitude 2d6.
Yes.
And then I don't she's Solitude. Can you fly by me?
Just go on. She says in the most
I can
overly
help
dramatic
you.
fashion possible.
No, I can help you.
Come with me, Percy. Get onto my broom. I have an idea. And she tries to steer the
Okay.
broom weakly over to you.
Cool. So I'll wait till Solitude comes over to me, but I will at least heal her this round. It's just exclamation point R, right?
Yep, exclamation R and then space whatever D20 or D10 or whatever you want to roll.
I'll heal you for 10.
Oh yeah, merci. And she accepts the healing with arms wide open.
And then I'll just hang out until Solitude flies by and I can jump on a broom. Because I have to touch you to get rid of the poison, Solitude.
Yes. She reaches out with her hand. Oh, I am trying to get to you, Percy. Oh, it is too far, but I have a broom. I shall be there shortly.
I'm sorry, I'm small.
No, it is all right. You are perfect, just as you are, Percy.
That's it for Percy.
I forgot in the midst of everything, so just before Phelan's turn here, I'll go with Bluey. Bluey rushes up the steps, hearing Solitude in distress, kind of seeing that situation within the temple. It looks to be under control for the moment. He's going to run in between Alagos and Girin and Voltai. He's going to make it right about to Phelan.
John, you put Creed in my head now.
Arms wide open. So sorry. I
Welcome to this place. I'll show you everything.
Even their guitars.
Sound like Ted.
The place where alignment scheme. Here's the actual lyrics. I'm telling you, to a place where alignment scheme.
I prefer to just make up my own for that song.
Oh, shoot.
There's Percy. Oh, look at you up in that tree like a badass. I had to move my slider up. That's awesome.
Yep.
I think Bluey will hold an action. Sorry it took so long. I was thinking through multiple things. That just Bluey's turn. That should be the end of his turn, so it should be Phelan up.
No worries. Okay. Just having a peek here. Around my Phelan. I think the only. Let's do a little measurement here. Oh, come on. Measure. Why isn't it doing? Oh, if. Here, 30 feet brings him next to. Yuan-Ti Archer 3 is still kicking? Or snaking? Is he?
Slithering.
Slithering?
Yuan-Ti Archer 3 is down. Yuan-Ti Archer 3, 2,
He's down? Okay.
1, and 4 are down. 4 got his neck snapped by GMW on the way in, if you recall.
No,
Okay.
that's right. I forgot I did that.
Okay. So, if that's the case, Phelan's just going to stand at the exit. He's going to hold a action. I guess I should say a spell, but he's going to hold a booming blade to whoever comes running out,
Nice.
if they come running out, at the ready, and just
Bluey
Yeah.
and Phelan are both just preparing an ass whooping for anybody who comes out or tries to come up.
They barely come crawling out. They won't be crawling very far. Let's just say that.
This is the advantage to a surprise round. I feel like it puts you a little bit ahead of the game. All right, while you are withholding your action, was there anything else you wanted to do this while it was your turn?
No, that'll be it. So if anyone comes in, I'll throw a booming blade, and if not, then so be it.
All right, if that is the case, it should be Solitude up after you.
With her last bit of energy, she brings her little broom over to Percy, with 10 feet of movement to pick her up, and then we'll drift over here and slowly land her broom in the shadows to this side of the stairs. That's her move. If I can get her in the right spot. It's kind of like right. I measured it. It's pretty much right by the dragon, or Svanashta, that is. And then she is going to hide. She's going to stealth and pull out her dagger of venom. Pay no attention to this dagger. I see the poison. I'll see.
So
And
sinister.
here comes her stealth roll.
Hold
Ooh, not good. A 12, a 3 and a 4 for stealth. So
Do we still have the pass without a trace from Artemin?
That's a good question. Let me take a look at that real quick.
Is it an hour-ish?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
And
Might be your
he
saving
cast it like
throws.
as you guys were creeping up the steps. I mean, it really was
Mhm.
right before combat started. I would say yes, just based on that. It is a concentration, however, though, for the duration, and he has only made an attack. I don't think
Oh,
he's-
the spike growth might have.
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
I'm thinking. Let me think here, though. Let me look up that spell real quick.
Percy, move your little dude down by the stairs.
I think
Down here with us.
yeah. As soon as he casts spike growth, it is also a concentration. So he would have had to break his concentration on the other one.
Flying all over the map.
Look, I'm struggling.
I
It's fine.
thought
Don't worry about it.
you know that was funny. You're like the Flash. Percy has super speed.
I have I don't know where my character is now.
No,
Faster than a speeding
I
bullet.
saw it. Your character went to plaid. It went to plaid. Oh, you're way over up in the air. God, my gosh, so epic.
Super
Percy went to
in-depth,
plaid.
but super long answer is yes. The spell is now over.
I need a mini map. How do I get back?
I still see you. I'm watching your
I
character.
asked Gan. That's how.
There you go. From your guys' perspective, where you're at in the tree, too, things have kind of like quelled down a little bit with combat. The enemies are lesser. Just a couple of just Jeremy and the off-duty guards at the bottom of the steps right now, running up the steps now, trying to attack you guys. But other than that, the
can make it.
occupants inside the temple seem like they're, for lack of a better term, effed, and that's I think like the overall perspective or vibe I think the characters will be feeling. Because of that, roll a perception check as you kind of like survey the area around you. As this is like a very nice little perch sitting in this tree atop this wonderful pyramid of doom. And you guys can both roll for perception.
I'm rolling too.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys can. Yes. All right. So I think like both of you kind of looking in the same direction. I'd say as something kind of catches your eye out in the distance, and it's two of those massive big daddies, and they're both sprinting in the direction of the temple. They're pretty far out, but the speed at which they're running, they're gaining ground quickly. You think they'll probably be here within at least 2 rounds.
We have company?
Hey, what are you saying?
The deliberation at which they are heading towards you makes you think that there is some sort of attraction drawing them there, whether it be magical or physical or environmental. You're not sure, but you
Oh
do
no,
see
they are
them bolting towards the temple.
they are attracted to me. This happens all the time. Oh, I shall go. I shall sacrifice myself for the group.
I don't think that's necessary, Solitude.
Yeah, but just look at me. No wonder these monsters are attracted to me. It is so difficult. I shall fight them with you. Do you want to hop on my broom again now that you are back?
You're still poisoned.
Oh, that's right. The poisson is running through my veins. Dear.
Doesn't it hurt? Are you okay? You want to fight?
Bear,
No, it just causes disadvantage.
look at me. And her face is kind of pale, and she's got like veins, like her veins. It is not a good look for solitude. It makes me weak. She puts the back side of the wrist and palm to her face. Looks off up and to the left. Percy, I can survive as long as you are within me.
It's not that I can just help you. It's not that hard. You'll be fine.
Oh, all right, please. And she puts the wrist. You suck out the poisson.
That's not how I'm gonna do it.
No. She looks confused.
It's just common myth. We don't remove poison that way.
All right. Wait, do your magic the Tyrannosaurus are coming? You must make preparations. I also have information on the casino, but that is for later. Just remind me. Remind me. She throws a silent Z on the end of that comment.
Maybe we should just leave.
It's a comment that never crossed Solitude's mind. It's
Come
like
back another time.
to explain particle physics to a 12-year-old. We perhaps probably not. Did we Serpentia taken care of? Do we eliminate her? Yeah, hop on the broom. We can walk and fly.
Okay, hold. Just let me take care of the poison first, and then we'll go see.
Merci, Percy.
Okay.
It's almost like she's straining for reasons to say that.
That is the end of
Yeah.
Solitude's turn. It should be Siege right up, I believe, next.
All right. So, and nobody has left the place yet. Now, do we hear?
Unsuccessfully.
Oh, well, guess not. But they don't shout out. I guess they didn't. Okay. Well, let's see.
You heard some screams of pain as they died. I don't know if that would indicate that they're dead. You don't hear those screams anymore, though.
No, I'm saying, did we hear Percy and Solitude talk about reinforcements?
Oh, I'm sorry.
She says what I typed. Le T-Rex is coming at Alevons, but she's panicking, so she's switched to her Faerunian dialect, and it may not translate.
Percy definitely will shout, "We've got company!" But that's really it. Hoping you guys will turn around and also see the same thing.
Can we see them, or do we need to be up higher to see
Anybody
the
who,
reinforcement.
yeah, anybody who's like in line with the steps can see this. If you're not in line with the steps, you'd probably be blocked by brush. But if you're in line with the steps or standing at the top of the temple steps, then yes, you'd be able to see this.
Okay. So if she's still invisible, she'll whisper in Bluey's ear, "We may have to end this quickly, but we can't leave without taking down Serpentia." And she will.
I mean, his ear
Ow.
hole.
Yeah, his whole ear. And she will. So are all the archers taken care of that we can see? Do we see
I
any more
think so.
archers, or would you see any more archers?
All the archers
think-
are down, yeah.
Okay, so she'll yell to the group, maybe we should hide and set up an ambush for the reinforcements. I don't think anyone inside the temple will be leaving anytime soon. And she'll
worth a
use her
shot.
turn to say that. She'll use her turn to say that and get a consensus from everybody, because at this moment, I mean, she really can't do much other than that.
Hiding
Blue?
is good.
Is the only thing that's still up in the temple the giant wall of fire? Is everything else like been taken down?
I think everything is still up. I don't see why it wouldn't be.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
nothing that has been cast since the surprise round that has been downed. So it's all still
Okay.
up.
Just an oven.
The torture chamber.
My God. I mean, a real torture chamber, dude. Yeah. Oh, and I guess I'll do this. Well, I should use her action. So never mind. Yeah, so that's my turn.
Okay. Alright. The fighting chance. This one saved at least one of his saves over here. One T-Mouse and one is going to, like his friends, attempt to escape the torture chamber. However, something tells me he's going to find as little success as his friends did. There we go.
Put my wall
Position
back up.
closest to Serpentia, basically all the way at the front of the pack there. He's going to move to about where the Echo Knight stands, just in front of your Echo Knight. Or your Echo, sorry. And not knowing the difference between Echo and Sigirin, it's going to swipe at you with the scimitar.
All right.
Jamming.
Successful jam.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
Folks at home, don't forget to jam your dungeon masters
You'll thank yourself.
and over describe your attacks.
It's worked for me so far.
I like it. Yeah, you did smite them with your overscribe from Sven Ashtar. And Zamiel, fittingly, is back to you, my friend.
All right. Samuel will move back to the head of the stairs to rejoin you guys. And there's no living targets within range. What about Serpent Folk Warrior 2? Is he
There is, yeah. Those guys they're charging up the steps. I believe they're
okay?
at the bottom though still.
Would you say that it is within 120 feet?
I would.
All right. We are going to unleash our fiery attacks on them from afar. And we'll just... Samuel will unleash a firebolt. 17, does that hit?
17 is gonna miss.
Alrighty. Yeah, I never hit anything with that. However, the Cambion will also attack with its fire rays. Guessing that misses.
Does also miss. That hits though.
Nice. That will strike for 14.
Spinashtar.
And he will take up position with Percy and Solitude as they fly, giving them cover.
If Sven shows you up too much like that, will you banish him eventually?
Well, it's not like I went all out on that firebolt, man.
Spinashtar just grunts.
And that'll be my turn.
Nice. Alright. Oh. Forgot to move one apparently. Alright, what is the distance here looking like? Yeah, about halfway down the steps. Louis just all out sprints down the steps in the direction of the Serpent Folk warrior. He shouts out behind him and upwards towards Percy and Solitude. It's not as if we can retreat into the temple. And he begins dashing down the steps. You're not really sure if he means for you to follow him or if he means to attack head on, perhaps the warriors at the bottom of the steps, or maybe the great big daddies themselves, as he kind of leaves in such a rush. And GMW should be up.
It's me again. Where did I go? Why am I down here? Alright. GMW's gonna take aim at Serpent Folk Warrior 2. Crack off 2 more shots. Where is... Damn, got another crit. Go and roll. Go ahead and roll that damn.
When the going's good, it's good.
It's a lot of low numbers. I got 14 off of that. Oh well, crit's a crit. Could have been worse. Could have been all ones. And I'll roll another 21 for 36 damage total on Serpent Folk Warrior 2. That'll be my turn.
Serpent Folk Warrior 2 is gonna drop.
I think GMW is gonna stay at the top of this temple to see how things shake out with the big daddies.
Who are the big daddies? Are they T-Rexes?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Serpent Folk
Okay.
Warrior 2 drops from your bullets.
In that case, I'm gonna do a flourish spin, stop the barrel straight up, and blow on it. On the smoke still coming out a little bit.
I like that as opposed to describing the kill. It's describing what you do after the kill. That's awesome. Yes, that's what a gunslinger would do anyway. And it should be Percy's turn up on the room with Sally, I think, at this point, or maybe still in the tree.
Yep. Okay, here we go. I'm going to. This will break my concentration on the sphere, so that will go down. But I'm going to cast Lesser Restoration to heal the poison. The poison for Solitude. Solitude's
okay.
poison.
Merci, the poison is left my body. Merci, Percy, you are so brilliant. Thank you. But I do not stand close now. Why do you want me to take a view?
What? Hey,
You'll-
Okay, I make some allowances for sentient creatures. Though I don't like the killing. I'm not in the business of killing animals.
Hey,
You want to make some new friends, Solitude? New
but
mount?
of course.
Big mount?
Are you talking about the giant creatures that are approaching us in Espa? One for you and one for me?
Yep. She hands. Or Percy will just pull
Unintelligible
out.
sounds.
Percy pulls out 2 potions and hands one to Solitude. And it's those, like, really gross, brown, chunky, muddy potions that I got in the marketplace.
Oh, they do not stand no chance now. Where should we go?
I don't know how this will work. First of all, is drinking the potion just movement for me, or do I need to... It's the potion of animal friendship.
I would say you can drink the potion as like an incidental, just taking it back like a shot. Think of it as literally that. The vial that he gave you is about 2 ounces when full of liquid, and it is just about completely full.
Okay. I'll down my potion and then just point Solitude right at the T-Rexes that are coming.
I was feeling slightly called out by Percy downing the potion in front of her. She looks left, looks right, slams the potion herself, and then says, allez-vous! And then we start flying towards wherever she's pointing, which is this way, I'm guessing, like down.
Yeah, I don't see the T-Rexes on the map.
Oh, that's my bad. You're still hidden.
Can I? There we go.
Wherever the trees are kind of bending and falling over, that's where.
Yes. Towards the shit. With our muddy cray potions in hand.
Their like canine teeth are like longer than my body. I'm sure this will not go poorly at all.
It is fine. Now hold on there tight, Percy.
Okay.
Here we go. I'm
I'm gonna regret this.
No, I'm frightened as well. It's all right. And we start going. Hold on, let me measure. Toggle ruler. Oh, I gotta cancel out my qualifier. I can move 50 feet and then 50 more with a dash.
Oh, it lets me just cast Animal Friendship at will for an hour? Hello.
Yes.
So many friends.
So many friends.
If I survive
where are
this,
these-
I'm gonna go back and like maybe tip the guy I got these from.
Yeah, when you're like, hey, does this work? He's like, oh, my potions work.
Are we on the right way going west to... Is west where the big bad T-Rexes are coming from?
Yeah, and when they get about to where you can see them now, you notice that Big Daddy is not joined by Big Daddy, but Big Daddy is joined by Big Mama.
No. Okay.
And you can tell that she's female for those of you that are more forest oriented. Those of you that are less forest oriented, you may need some sort of nature check to understand this. But she's slightly
Maybe Zoltai.
larger, more slender head. You can see her eyes look incredibly more vicious, menacing.
I still don't see it. I still don't see a T-Rex anywhere. Is it along the torchlit pathway? I just want to move us.
Put them a little bit closer. As they've probably
Having-
gained a considerable amount of ground since we started talking about this. And they're
Highlight
right
them?
at the beginning of the torchlit path for you there.
Oh, the very beginning. Okay, so way down here.
Way down there.
Okay,
Off in the distance.
down
Okay.
here. Okay.
Probably,
that weird
about,
idle looking
about,
thing?
about 300 feet from you, yeah. That's-
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. We shall dash. Then we shall move and dash, so we can move another 100 feet, and we will. Oh, look at this! How cool! Tailspire. Hello. Like up in the air. We go to there, where I drew my thing. I don't know how to like make the line stop without deleting it, but that's where we go. Do you see us? Does that work?
Oh.
Or
Let's see here.
here I can. It's right above the end. So if I find solitude, we go,
Oh, yeah.
and we're basically right there. That's 100. That's a dash. I'm moving a dash.
Perfect. Right. Kind of at the bottom of the steps, flying above Serpent Folk Warrior 1 and Dead.
And Warrior 1 is still alive.
Yep.
Take this, she says with another silent Z, and she'll fire off a Eldritch Blast at Serpent Folk 1.
Sort of cowers, taking fire from the sky.
17 for 12 force.
Is going to miss.
Hey, damn it! And she fires again.
How do I put my my character?
25 for 13 force.
I can help you make that character
Yeah.
flying too. That'll probably help. Let you fly as well.
Thank you.
Yep.
Miss, bonjour, Percy. Oh, you get ahead of me. Where are you going, Percy? Oh, no.
I'm
Come here back.
struggling with Tailspire. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry.
I'll get there eventually.
Mine kicked me out, so I had to exit and come back in.
Oh, I gotcha. Let me play it back in. There's
Said something about a bug.
a bug. Go away, bugs. We don't like you.
Yeah. It's winter time. allowed here.
It's exactly. It should never be allowed by you. All right. That is Solitude's turn after Eldritch Blasting. He does fall from that 13 to a prone,
Nice.
to a prone
Oh.
position, but you can see that he's still squirming about.
You guys see Solitude up in the air with Percy gesticulating sort of down into the northeast about something, but you probably can't hear what she says.
She's pointing down at the bottom of the steps, I'm guessing.
She's pointing and saying something, and her hair is blowing fabulously in the wind. And they're rushing off somewhere. It looks pretty crazy.
How could you not love John when John makes Solitude say things like that? I'm in. I signed up. That should
Yep.
be that
Yep.
should be failing up.
Okay. Just double check here. 30. There. Well, I'm gonna keep concentration, but I am going to take cue from Solitude, and Phelan is going to action dash down the steps to about there. Should be around 60 feet, just behind GMW, and yeah, I think that's going to be his turn.
So much rot and death, and that should be seeing the urine up.
So, and man, I don't want to make assumptions here. And all the spells are still just cooking in there.
It is a tormentous place inside the temple, to say the very least.
Okay, so let me just see. Let me just look. We're not meant to interpret like the actual details of this of Tailspire to be the actual like, you know, layout of the place in real life, or
I would say the
is this
layout. The layout's pretty accurate. It probably, I think, like what's going on in the what's going on in the room. There's probably a whole lot more going.
well, no, what I mean is that you see on the side. Let me just you see on the side right here.
Yes, there's like an opening.
Would I be able to look in from right there?
Oh yeah, they're like literally just entranceways into this temple. You can see that they're kind of on all
Okay.
sides of the building. Some of them are just so thickly covered with brush that they're blocked. But those on that side of the building, absolutely, walk through them like doorways.
Is Bluey still standing next to me?
Louis ran around to the other side of the building when he heard Solitude scream out, and then he bolted down the steps on his very next turn. So he's about halfway down the steps at the moment.
Okay. So I will, still invisible, I will try to come around this way. And I guess I need to use my measuring tool to see how far I can go.
If it helps, each of those big blocks represent 5 feet. So if that helps, basically the tiles that you're standing on, 5
Okay.
feet exactly.
Okay, that didn't work. Let's see, let me just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so yeah, so right where I am.
Okay.
I want to look in and see if I can see Serpentia, if she's still in there. And if I can't, if it's obscured.
She is enveloped. So at the moment, you would not be able to see her. You would be able to see a body lying right by your echo, as well as one of the Malisons up and standing, looking rather rough.
And who is this fella right here? This guy right here.
The blue cultist, also obscured in the darkness at the moment, but yes, he is definitely still in there. From like the head count that you have, you think that there could be anywhere between, 8 and 10 individuals still within this temple from your perspective. if you're trying to get like into your character's headspace. Visually,
Okay.
you can really only see the Malison that is standing and the dead body next to him of one of his Malison guards or friends, Ted, and your Echo standing kind of like engaged with him at the doorway, the threshold, the front entrance there. Those are like the only visible combatants. Everything else is obscured in darkness.
Okay. So what about who's this guy right here?
That's a good question. That guy should not be there. He should be in the building. He did not make it out that far. He tried. Is one of the Malisons that tried to run out and basically died on his path out. I forgot his movement was restricted, so he only actually made it about to the threshold of the door before he died. And you would not be able to see him either.
Okay.
Thank you for
Okay.
noticing that, though. Appreciate that.
It's just so funny. It's just so funny to see like a guy sneaking up on us.
Just chilling
Okay.
in the trees. Yeah, he's not up to anything. Sorry. Bad placement.
Okay. That's all right. Well, this is gonna change what I'm gonna do then. I will try to make their days worse. Oh no, I can't do anything. God dang. I want to stay invisible. Well, yeah, yep, that's my turn then. That is my turn.
Alright. And still engaged with your Echo Knight. Is going to desperately try and put an end to Singurin that he thinks is. He stabs right into the Echo Knight, only to find it poof out of existence, leaving him in desperate frustration. Zamiel. Sorry about that. It was muted. Yuanti Malison
Oh no.
is going to rush up to... oh god, it's so fun to do this twice. Is going to rush up to the Echo and just stab right into the heart of the Echo, and it poofs out of existence, leaving him just frustrated in a rage of anger and confusion as he begins to slither out of the threshold of the temple. And Zamiel... That should be on you, buddy. Sorry for murdering your Echo Knight, Brian. Your Echo.
Oh, did he manage to get out of the auras in the room or whatever?
He did. He made it out of the auras, I think, on his last turn, if I'm not mistaken. Because he was like literally, he was 5 feet off the threshold of the door. So I believe he was far enough out to where he was out of the spears. The spears are down though now, so I can't see anymore. And he makes it to about here, to about the threshold of the actual entrance of the building, not the exit that he was moving out of.
Well, I'm not going to complain because judging by what's going on around me, I wouldn't have any targets if it weren't for this guy coming out right now. So
Fair enough. I appreciate that. However it came about.
exactly, I'll take my opportunity here,
Yeah.
and Zamiel will turn on his heel and try to cast a firebolt in his face. Wow, another 2. Okay, he missed the firebolt. Big surprise. And Cambion will also attack because it's the only target.
You really do not like Firebolt. Or Firebolt doesn't like you.
Yeah, or freaking, I get the same result every time. 2 misses.
26 though. It's solid. It's gonna be a definite hit.
Cool. I'm not gonna complain about the dice.
They'll be
All right,
kind to
he
you.
takes 12 damage, and I guess I have to run away now, or I'm gonna get hit. All right, that'll be my turn.
Thank you, Zamiel, and I don't know why that archer keeps popping up. I thought I removed him last time. Apparently I didn't. It should be Bluey's turn. Bluey just calls upward in the direction of Percy and Solitude. Wait for me! So he's chasing down after you guys. Oh no. I might have lost Bluey.
Oh no!
It's quite alright. I know where to find him. Alright, Bluey made it down to about the middle of the steps. He is going to continue that path. He'll make it to the bottom.
Nice.
Bluey's going to try and stick with Solitude and Percy. And GMW, you should be up, sir.
Is there anything alive near us still? We pretty much mopped everything up, didn't we?
Yeah, you guys have cleaned up everything on the outside at this point for sure. The inside, you can still hear a couple things scuttling around, panicked voices inside the temple. However, their numbers have dwindled. You only hear one or two separate, distinct voices inside of there.
Is that Yanti Malison in the doorway alive?
Oh yeah, he's up.
He's up.
Yep.
He is up. Okay. I don't think I have an angle from where I'm at.
It was a funny
So,
angle.
we try some wanted shenanigans and bounce bullets off of walls, ricochets and stuff, but we're just gonna move. Why am I not moving? There we go. I think I might be able to just peek over the stairs. I think that's about my movement. Yeah. I can just peek over the stairs. I'm gonna shoot this guy too. Yanti Malison. You're mine. Ooh, 17. I think that's too low.
That is
isn't
going
it?
to miss, yep.
Bullet pings off the wall next to him.
Shattered stone.
About a 25.
25 is going to hit.
Yeah, shattered stone peppers him. He's
Shattered,
otherwise
yeah,
uninjured.
Shattered stone followed by shattered bone.
14, man, 14 and 21. Those are my numbers tonight. That's what keeps coming up. 14 damage. That will do it.
He falls down like a toy soldier that's been flicked by a small child. Making it seem as though he's died in quick fashion, without pain or suffering. He was a good 10.
A good Ted. The best Ted that I've ever known. I've never known another Ted though, so competition's not very stiff. That'll be GMW's turn.
After the firing gallery, we turn to Percy.
Can I just delay my turn so that I'm taking my turn when Solitude moves, since I'm subject to that broom?
You know what? It's completely fine at this point if you want to just have Solitude go like on your turn.
Okay.
I'm cool with that because I think she falls right after Phelan and Phelan's right
Yeah.
after you, so it's pretty close anyway.
I am your minion.
Well, fly at those dinosaurs.
I still personally don't see the dinosaurs, but I'm going to continue flying along the torchlit path.
Yeah, she can even go on your turn, like at so you to take a simultaneous turn, but being that you're on an instrument that controls your movement.
So we will fly to there.
Okay.
Simultaneous turn's kind of fun too.
How do you turn off? Is it right? Okay, right click. There we go. Yay. Oh shit.
Oh. Oh, they're so big. Oh, they're so big.
Oh.
Solitude, they're much
Oh,
bigger
now
up
I
close.
see them. Oh, I see them now. It is a good thing I did not go low air like you suggested.
Well, we have to get close.
All right. I hope these potions work. I do not feel. Were you trying to get me drunk before we did this, or was there some magical aspect to the potions? Because I wish it was alcohol right now, Percy.
Well, I have some of that too. If you need
Oh,
a little courage boost.
We shall put a pin in it.
If you weren't scared before, a massive roar rips into the sky as Big Mama makes her presence known.
I will fire off a reverse Eldritch Blast on the downed archer at the bottom of the stairs. Oh, is he down? Warrior, are both these Warrior 1 and 2 by Bluey down?
That Warrior 1 is still up, squirming.
I'll fire at him with disadvantage. He's prone. Here we go. Ah, that's gonna miss. 14, and the second blast.
23?
Disadvantage though.
Oh, I see.
And the 17, so both are gonna miss, I think.
Yep. 2 misses.
Yeah. All right, Solitude, focus on the dragons in front of you. And she steals her grip and focuses in and starts lowering the broom down towards the T-Rexes. I hope you know what you are doing, Percy. I trust you infinitely. Good, bon chance. Here we go. And start flying down.
Like,
Awesome.
barely perceptible to Solitude. It's like, you probably shouldn't. I'm gonna cast Heroism on Solitude.
Oh, yes.
Just to imbue you with a little bravery. I think it gives you some temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting modifier, which is 9.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That is
pretty...
sick. Yep.
Merci.
I'm having second thoughts, but let's do this. I don't want these guys to die.
There's no going back in now.
Okay.
Yeah, just a note, that's at the start of each of your turns, so should it get burned, it comes back.
Damn.
That's really sick. And that's
It is concentration though, so once I stop, once we focus on these guys, yeah.
It's gonna
It is
get.
odd.
She's like, it's temporary. Don't get used to
It's very
that.
temporary.
That's
Measure
cool,
the
though. That's a cool
distance
spell.
here. Let's see.
You could really, if you focus, you could screw someone over with that big time.
Oh,
Someone
no.
being the DM.
Use their own arrogance against them. I like it.
Yeah, big time.
We're basically 180 to Wait.
I
hold
now have a goal to turn every positive cleric spell into some sort of terrible bard spell. Thank you.
About 200 feet away from these guys.
That's a terrible goal. But I love it. And I hope you achieve it.
Thank you.
We're done. At least I am.
Alright, that should be Phelan up next. Then I can just skip Solly's right after him.
Okay, so just the one Yuanti you said is alive by Bluey?
Yep.
Okay.
He's prone right now. He's on the ground.
Okay. So, oh shoot! I think I fell down a little hole here. Phelan is going to cast a spell here. He's going to cast Thunderstep. And that'll be my last spell slot here, or pack slot. Yeah, so he has a range of. I tried to cast it on Avery. How do I? Oh, right there. Ignore. For some reason, it's reading that I have no. Do I have to? Okay. Let me cast it. Sorry. Thunderstep. So I put Thunderstep and then go dash I. Is that how it ignores the spell slot?
Yeah, just dash I
Okay.
at the end of it will basically tell your spell slots, I have enough. Silence.
Yeah. I had one more there. So he is going to no, I'm stuck in the tree here. Thunderstep beside Bluey and appear. Drag that down here so I can see what I'm doing. Little bar. And do I get to pick? No. Okay, well I don't want to. Sorry, I'm not gonna go that close to Bluey. I'm gonna go on this side of the prone. Oh, where'd my mouse go? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, Phelan, where are you? You're probably gonna be flying through the air like Percy was earlier. There you go. Okay. Sorry. So he's gonna pop right here, and hopefully, I'm just gonna measure here. So if okay, so he's a few feet away from. So Thunderstep right here, and the Yuan-Ti has to make a DC 18 Constitution save, or it'll take 17 points of thunder damage.
It is taking 17 points of thunder damage and convulsing. It suddenly stops moving entirely.
Very good. One less enemy, Bluey. So with that, teleport. Okay, so I still have movement because I used the spell here. So he's gonna get a little closer. Ooh, wrong angle here. Okay, so let's go 30 feet. Right about there. Okay. Go away. And he's gonna make his way up the path here, just in case Solitude and Percy need a bit of a hand, and that'll be his turn.
Bluey kind of nods at you in approval of your decimation of one of the Malisons or one of the guards down there, and then points in the direction of the two dinosaurs, just to make sure that that Phelan has recognized the threat that's coming and what Percy and Solitude are headed in the direction of. And if you haven't seen them at this point, I would say looking in that direction would grant you such knowledge.
Perfect.
You can kind of see now that while the playing field is leveled between you and the UNT, there's suddenly something else to deal with at hand.
Very true. Big adversaries. That'll be Phelan's turn.
And that should be Singurin up.
All right. What do I want to do? Because I really don't want to fight a T-Rex. So let's see. And you're saying that the people, the last two, they haven't made any attempts to escape.
You've seen no movement from within there besides the couple Malisons that did escape, however, not with their lives.
Okay, give me a second. I'm sorry. Just give me 1 second. Do I have any ranged attacks? No, I can't do that. If my Echo attacks somebody, would that dispel my invisibility?
I don't think so. Because you're not making a physical attack, and your Echo has separate attacks of its own. I don't think so.
So, with any of these spells, when you enter the area, does it cause damage? I guess the Wall of Fire would.
Wall of Fire, certainly. And then also you're going to have taken it from, I think, Hadar's Hunger.
Okay. Okay, well, I mean, I guess I can't do much. I'll keep my eye out if these people in the fire move, but I will just make another echo at the entrance and call that my turn. In the same place it was before. And I will call that my turn.
Do we have a time on the darkness that was cast in there? I know someone cast darkness in the center. I think that was Solitude.
I think the Hunger of Hadar has the
That's
added
right.
darkness.
That's right. So it's 6 rounds. And we're on round 4. Got it. Cool. That was all I needed. And
2 to go. Unless I lose my concentration here, but
it's not seeming likely. There's not much to make you lose it. You stumble, trip. Make you roll athletics to move. Just be a dick. See how athletic you are while you move. Zamiel, you are up, sir. Just had to get that Malison out of there.
Oh, well, it seems like someone's trying to get into the death room, right?
At this point, no. I think the echo is poofed. Phelan was standing outside
Oh, well,
of.
then Gurren trying to get into that room for some reason.
Singaran's on the side of the building, though. I don't know if you can see that from your perspective, or Zamiel or Sven Ashtar would be able to see it from their perspective.
Okay. Yeah, the Cambian's still up there. He can see, but
Oh yeah, that's right. He's flying.
so he could just be like,
Even still, though,
yeah,
I think like the building is like impairing
Oh.
his vision just from the perspective in Tailspire, unless he's higher up in the air than what he actually is in Tailspire. But no, I would say neither Sven Ashtar or Zamiel would be able to see Singiran.
Okay.
So just like in your character's perspective, they wouldn't know where Singiran's at or what her motives are.
Okay. I'm just gonna join up with the others then, I guess. And pass my turn. Get ready to encounter these dinosaurs.
Yes, Sven Ashtar can definitely see the dinosaurs. You heard the shouting. And Bluey, wasting no time, sprints in the direction of Percy, Solitude, and Phelan. And GMW, you are up, sir.
Don't necessarily want to engage any dinosaurs either. Plus, I'd be kind of far behind the pack. Yeah.
I mean, we
Good
got some clever
thinking.
stuff we can try to pull if we need to.
Yeah. There's also still potentially people in this temple. I think I'm just gonna hold action for anyone else to try to come out of the temple to put lead in them if they do. And pass my turn as well.
Okay.
Feeling rather heroic in the air as Percy, Solitude.
Nope, but we're gonna do this anyway. How close can you get us, Solitude?
All right, Percy, let me see. Let me just get my protector out.
Well, I just imagine Solitude flying with a protractor, like angles and
Sextant. Right.
gets out a little mapping compass.
As masters of their domain, both Big Mama and Big Daddy do not look enthused at all to have you invading their airspace.
I can get us right in front of their faces.
No, just within 30 feet.
Are we okay? Is the proximity? Okay, coming right up, and she will fly.
Maybe above them,
Okay.
where they can't jump, right? Like elephants can't jump. They kind of look the same.
I would say that that's fair. They stomp. They don't get much air.
That's true. They can't jump. All right, we'll go.
And they have short dinosaur arms that don't reach 30 feet for sure.
All right, we're gonna fly to that point right there. I think
Not
that
worried
gets
about the
us.
arms. definitely worried about the teeth.
Yeah, the teeth are longer than the arms.
That is me. That's me using my dash. So,
Oh shit.
um,
Okay.
Nice.
why can't I control my stupid character?
You know, it's a
Did
really
I
good
lose my
question.
damn arrow? All right. Well,
Gotta
yeah. We're
talk.
look at us just.
Gotta talk nice to him.
I haven't tried that. Okay.
Good character.
Check the disability.
Solitude used the
Okay,
dash,
yep.
but
Yeah, we are. They are both like we were like right at 30 feet from their brains.
Yeah, that's pretty
Or-
exact.
brains.
I'm impressed with your Tailspire skills, sir.
Thank you.
I'm gonna cast Animal Friendship. It's a Wisdom saving throw. Just on one of them. I guess the one closest to the party, whichever that is.
Yes, yes.
No, no.
Zero, a nat 1.
Epic win! Epic win, Percy!
Oh my! I swear to God that these rolls are not programmed. Something about when I need to roll a crucial roll, I always seem to just drop it in favor of the party. And I promise it's not me fudging opera. That's a real nat 1, a real unsuccessful successful jams all around.
Nice.
Alright.
Yeah. It just lets me convince them that we mean them no harm and charms them, but I can't really do much other than I mean, I'll try to like convince him to leave, to like just back away from the direction they were going.
Well, now, Big Mom. Which one did you get, Big Mama or Big Daddy?
I don't. Whichever one is kind of like behind us right now, toward the one closest to the party.
That's the Mama.
Okay, then Mama.
Okay. I mean, how are you going to roleplay it?
I can charm
Percy?
the other one, and then we can just clear this place out.
I took a potion too, but you don't know that.
Roll. Let's see here.
Enchanté, Percy. Use your gnomish charm.
Roll animal handling here, Percy.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ooh, that's a vicious roll. It's usually my warm-up roll.
It's not good.
Okay. You try and kind of.
I will give Percy I will give
Go ahead.
her my inspiration. I transfer my
Oh.
inspiration to Percy.
All right, inspiration transfer, Percy. If you want to use it, you can use it now or save it for later. It's up to you.
Is it a D8 or a D6?
Should be.
It's a whole roll.
a
It's a whole
reroll.
reroll.
Yeah.
Oh, a reroll.
Yeah.
Oh, that inspiration. I'm gonna use it. Percy is so terrified. Like now that we're hovering literally over the maws of these T-Rexes, she is just like absolutely trying not to shit her pants.
Big Mama's head arched back, her mouth
Yeah.
open, teeth just snapping.
And like it's just a question where she's just like, "We don't mean you any harm. We're not food."
Try again. A little more sexy this time. That's my
Please-
motivation. My inspiration.
Please
To
don't hurt us.
Percy,
Solitude, that's not helping.
you see the jaws.
no, come on, try it, Percy. Throw a little leg.
They start to close ever so slowly, and almost as if like they you ever seen like a little kid cry where they like can't control their chin, like taking in multiple breaths. You try to get them calmed down, it just can't. It's basically what it's doing with its mouth right now. It wants to calm down, but it can't calm down. It's instinct. It's telling it not to calm down. Something else is controlling this creature. You can definitely see that. It's clear. It's not acting off its normal animal instincts. It is being possessed in some way, influenced in some way. You're certain of it by your look in the eyes of this creature. But for the moment, it takes your advice that you're not out to harm it, and it begins to turn its head. Not upwards anymore, but straight down in the direction of the temple it was heading in originally, and begins bolting in that direction.
Lovely.
Oh, you
Solitude,
did it,
I have
Percy.
another idea. Follow them.
All right. Should we get the big boy as well? I have le bacon. I could try bacon.
Well, I need them together, I think.
All right. I will just do fly the. I will fly the broom. You are in charge of the seduction of the T-Rexes.
Okay.
All right. Here, high five real quick. High five real quick while your backside turns.
Yep. I like
All right,
this
okay, here we
really
go. All right.
awkward high five where we're actually just like bumping shoulders and running into
We
each other.
missed. We missed the high five. Like hit Percy in the face. She almost falls off.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. So where's the temple? The direction that the zoom out. Oh, that big ass thing. That is southwest of here. Is that where the mom is heading?
Weren't they headed to where we just were?
Yeah, to where you guys just were. Sorry, let me head in that direction now.
Oh.
Just move them to good old 80. Try not to squish anybody.
Okay,
Maybe
back to the. Okay.
Sort of like in between you and Smash Star at this point.
Okay.
Big Daddy has not taken off in that direction yet. However, may soon.
This is working great. This is good.
Is it?
It is.
I don't think that went very well.
It is all right. Get your bacon out, though. We are going to need the. They are food-oriented creatures, I think.
Okay. I don't think bacon's gonna work.
Where bacon works on everyone. Trust the solitude. Get the bacon, and I will fly the broom over them.
Okay.
And she starts wheeling it around in a slow U-turn. Harry Potter. What's that stupid game called? Quidditch style.
Quidditch. It's not stupid, okay? It's an internationally renowned sport.
Thanks, Ken. I just had that thought too. Insulting Quidditch.
It's on a black and purple.
Pulling out
scarf.
bacon, insulting Quidditch. Oh my god.
Are you? She puts a black and
Just
purple.
watch out
scarf
for
on.
that bludgeon coming your way.
Yeah.
It's a good color. It means nothing. She hands you a maroon and yellow one, orange, maroon, and orange. Oh, that seems to suit you. All right.
Big Daddy, for the moment, retains his current position, but Big Mama, like I said, she bolts off in that direction, and then, in a surprising burst of speed, just turns it to a new gear, and leaps forward, not in the air vertically, but longevity-wise.
Look how fast he is.
She moves past Bluey, and as she
Oh.
does, she just
I know why.
She runs like literally over Bluey.
Whoa.
And Bluey's just kind of like, you see, looking upwards. He doesn't look afraid, more just cautious to have his body in the right place when those feet come crashing down. And he just stutter steps just a little bit to the side as it comes near him, so a foot lands directly where he was.
Yikes.
Now see, she is after les œufs. Les œufs.
Translation Solitude? Does she have kids?
The egg.
Oh.
Oh, dear.
Didn't we,
Suddenly you're thinking that might not be a dragon egg. Or that she's been led to believe that her eggs are somehow here.
But you guys don't know that. You just see a super pissed off dragon. And Jeff Goldblum is nowhere to be found.
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum is currently offset. It's a true story. After Big Mama's turn, it is Phelan's turn.
Okay, well, don't know if I want to incur the wrath of Big Mama right now. Okay, so we go there.
And from your perspective, you're so low to the ground in comparison to Big Mama. You don't suspect Big Mama knows you're there. That's terrifying
move.
and not terrifying.
If I don't move, she won't see me.
You're hoping that she does see you as an obstacle, at least, to not step on. But also that she doesn't see you as a threat.
In that case, okay, I am going to just hold an action. Again, I'm just going to hold a booming blade ready, and he is not going to move a muscle right now.
You guys are being so cautious. I love it. I feel like I've actually scared some people. All right. Withholding holding your action, it would fall to, I believe, Samuel up after you. No, Singurin. And Solitude, you took your turn with Percy this round, right?
Yeah, as a move and a dash.
Just making sure.
Correct.
Cool.
Yep.
All right, so, man, I hate to make this boring, but I just have a, guess nobody's around me. Gonna be so stupid. She's gonna. This is gonna be stupid. She's gonna pull out a dagger and try to throw it at one of the. No, I can't do it. It's an attack.
Like I must not break my concentration.
They're moving though, right? Are they moving in there? The two bodies?
They are. Yep.
Let's not.
And are they like
say-
screaming or anything?
You can hear movement. You don't hear screaming. You also can hear them discussing that they've taken the egg, and also they seem to be aware that there's a little chance that they're escaping. They seem to be forming
fantastic.
Gan, if Serpentia is still standing where she is, and she's been standing in my wall of fire the whole time and just getting roasted. So
That
she
was
would
my.
need
That's
to
my.
move out of that ring.
Well, to be honest with
Which I
you,
would imagine she would do.
both Serpentia and the Blue Cultist, while standing in the Ring of Fire, are not actually standing in the Ring of Fire.
Okay, all right. You didn't have to tell me that, but okay.
Well, I
all
think
right.
it's fair. It's fair to explain it at this point because you're starting to wonder what is
Yeah.
occurring. You can hear them. You can't see them, but yeah, they. If that makes a little bit more sense.
Okay, because that's what I was asking. Because that's what I was trying to look and see. Like, why aren't they dead yet? Why aren't they dead? So,
You're physically not present in the room.
That makes sense.
They're physically not present in the room. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I was looking for. Okay, so she will. Then nobody's around me.
And almost in a way, sort of like your echo is physically not present while in a room.
That's what I thought. Right, I knew something.
And they're not echoes,
Anna's
but
ass.
they're also
Gan is really
not physical.
tricky. Gan is really tricky. Gan is. You really got to keep your eye on Gan.
You can
So,
tip your cap to John for this one because he gave me the idea when the session started. Actually, when the session ended, because I recapped a little bit for him, and he gave me some advice on what I can do to make this fun and challenging or interesting, and it gave me this idea.
That's right, you guys. That's right.
Okay, so
Why is everyone so quiet right now? Why is...
Clap for me.
She's the only person for a while, then, right? She's the only person.
She and the Blue Cultists are both in this quote-unquote state.
No, I mean, Singura is not around any allies.
That is correct.
And Okay. And I guess it's going to be a while before any of these concentration spells expire. Man, this is going to be stupid. This is stupid, but I'm going to do it.
We love stupid.
Because
Do it. Do it. Do it. Dare to be stupid.
this is the type
Weird
of
Al Yankovic
stupid that
song.
you don't like. This is just going to be stupid. This is just straight stupid, but I guess
Do it,
nothing
do it.
else.
It's the only kind of
Working.
stupid
She's
I
gonna-
like.
You're not going to like this stupid because I don't like it either. This is just stupid. This is not clever at all. She's going to cast. She's going to cast spell magic in the center of it where they are.
Ooh.
So what do I have to roll?
Well, it looks like it ends any third level or below, and you got to roll for fourth level or above.
Yeah, but what is the what do I have to? What do I have to? Let me just read the spell.
Spellcasting ability. So, a roll with your spell modifier. And then you got to be 10 plus the level to dispel that spell.
So, Percy, what was the effects of your bond?
The emboldening bond. You can add a D4 to
Yes.
attack rolls, ability checks, or saving throws.
All right.
Jan says D20 plus 7 plus Percy's D4.
Yeah. Yep.
Thank you for using it.
God.
Oh, hey.
Man, the
Nice,
dice
good night.
don't lie. God damn.
That's
Listen,
not a
Aaron.
crit.
So hot. So hot. Dare to be stupid.
I really hope you're referencing the Weird Al song.
Yes, I am.
Thank you.
I'm
Yeah,
listening
Steve,
right
this
now.
is why we use the telepathic link spell. You could simply ask us to drop concentration instead of doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, did we have that up?
Mm-mm.
Believe so. But to be fair, I don't think you guys were around, or it was cast last session.
I'm gonna have to go no headset. I'm using my laptop mic, so if I sound like shit, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Oh,
You
you're
sound younger.
Oh, nice.
That's fine, we forgot.
Nice. I'm old still, so no luck.
It
You sound less
achieved the same
powerful,
result,
though.
you just had to spend a spell slot for it.
Yeah, I'll try and be a little bit
What happened?
closer to the laptop. Sorry about that. All right, we should be okay. Sorry about that, Brian. I was trying to relay that information,
That's
but
all good.
I'm having some difficulties right now. Just want to make sure that the stream is also picking up the mic, and it looks like it is, so we should be good. Cool. All right, so I believe that resulted in a successful dispelling of.
Yeah, that'll dispel anything up to like 5th level, 6th level.
That's going to be everything in the room, I'm pretty sure. Which would also take care of Hadar's hunger, if I'm not mistaken.
Should clear everything, yeah. Nothing was above a 4th level, I believe.
Yep. And the spikes cleared from Voltai's attack earlier, so yeah. You see now that these figures are still standing there unharmed. And to your character's perspective, it probably shocks you, seeing them not burned or even scorched by the flames, or affected by any of the other damage that was incurred by some of their fellow UNTs.
Okay. All right, and she will bonus action. She will bonus action and she will bonus action her echo right next to. No, actually, she doesn't have to use her bonus action for that because the echo is already exists. She will just move it up to. She'll move it up to Serpentia, and she will action surge attack.
And with this mighty blow, you swipe through the holographic figure of Serpentia.
Oh, the dispel magic didn't take that off?
Oh, unfortunately, as you look into the ceiling, you can see that there is almost what looks like small bits of light coming down from above both Serpentia and the Blue Cultist. And when Singirin's echo makes this swipe with the spear through it, you can see the break in the holographic figure as the spear interrupts the light, temporarily removing Serpentia's bottom half along the path of the spear through her body. When it reforms, certainly your echo and Sinkirin herself probably surprised to see the figure left unmarred or untouched. However, it would certainly dawn on you at that point that this is some sort of projection.
Okay. But, okay, so it doesn't seem like they're in the room. Okay. Okay. And now, is yelling a free action or is that a full action?
I would say it's definitely incidental. You can do that at your will without spending an action.
Okay, so she will, she will take her movement back to the front of the. Let me pick this up. Towards the stairs as far as she can go, which I believe is right here, and she'll yell that Serpentia and the Blue Cultists are still alive to the rest of the party, to whoever can hear. And that is my turn.
That's not a stupid turn at all. You literally uncovered there was a lot going on in that turn. It was far from
Well
stupid.
done. Well done.
I'll say that.
Yes. Non-stupid.
It would have been
Non-stupid.
stupid if it didn't work. If the dispel magic didn't work.
You dared to be stupid. You dared to be stupid.
STOOP ID.
But you weren't stupid.
And it should be Zamiel up. Oh.
So everyone's going back to the temple then? I'm confused.
I mean, you don't have to. I just made you aware that they're still alive.
Still may be confusing all the same. okay to be confused?
Yeah, a giant dinosaur almost just stomped me, I guess. So I guess he would have ran away from that.
Okay, that's fair.
And I don't know. I guess he will just see and wait for the other big one to come through, if that one's coming through.
For Big Daddy?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. We'll just wait for Big Daddy, I guess.
Wait no further. Big Daddy has arrived. Big Daddy comes bounding after his mate in the direction of Big
Yeah, I
Mama.
want to save an action so I can try to. I want to. Well, just do what you're gonna do first.
You get the sense as Big Daddy bounds after Big Mama, Percy, Singurin, I'm sorry, not Singurin, Percy, Solitude, S names got me tripped up. That this male creature is bound to the female creature in some way. That they're likely mates, and he is following her lead at this point. And he stops right around next to Bluey there. Not stopping, but that's where his movement basically ends as he rushes in the direction of the temple following Big Mama. Bluey will now take a moment to oh shit and roll tumble out of the way as he kind of gets to the pathway, signaling to
It's harrowing down on the ground right now.
Phelan, I would say Phelan, GMW, and anybody that he can see basically within the vicinity of him. Phelan, GMW is pretty high up on the steps, but he can still wave you guys off, seeing that the creatures don't look to be seeking quarrel directly with any of you. Bluey's wisely suggesting to free up space on the path or become Tochis. And Bluey does just that himself. GMW, it falls to you, sir.
Yeah, that's why I'm not going back towards that temple. Screw that.
That is fair. That is fair. We're at the top of round 6. If you guys want, we could take a quick 5-minute break. I know it's been a long little bit of combat here. Otherwise, we could probably just push forward another 15 or so minutes to the end of this round.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Just want to give the opportunity. I know
Up to y'all.
some people have to go take a pee, and if you do, it's okay.
I'm good.
Cool. All right, we'll just push on.
I can
that.
hold her.
Well,
Everybody
forward on.
hold their water for now. It would be GMW's turn then.
I'm gonna go up and into the temple area and have a little look-see around. It's about as far as I can make it. I can't make it quite all the way in there yet. Verge. And there's nothing in here that's popping out at me and trying to poke me with anything sharp and pointy. I'll call it my turn.
Now, at the moment, basically just see what the Echo sees now. The blue cultist and Serpentia looking to be standing in basically calm conversation with one another. They do appear to be able to see you as they are regarding you, but lazily, unimpressed. Rude. That should be Percy up.
Okay. After them, Solitude.
Man, we in Solitude will go after them.
Assuming we can fly at least the speed of a dinosaur.
Oh, geez, that one went off rocketing super fast, though, didn't they?
They did.
All right.
They have long legs.
I can go 50. Oops, wrong thing. Sorry.
Let's see. I need to be. I have 120 foot range.
What's going wrong with my measuring tool?
Your protractor broke.
Like, yeah, so I'm clicking on something weird, I think. Right. Well, we'll go. So we can go to there.
Okay. and
That's
then
50 feet.
From there, hold on. I got a measuring tool too. It's 140 feet.
So like here, basically. I think that's where I had it. 140 feet. Okay, then I'll just. We got a dash. I'll just dash us.
Okay, thank you. If this doesn't work, chuck me off the broom.
There's no way that this is. That 50 feet measuring thing is wrong. I'm doing the orb because that doesn't seem right.
Yeah, I feel like your measuring thing is going down at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, use the orb and it'll always give you a flat surface. Like it'll always give you the
Okay.
ground as your surface.
Okay, put yourself right there, and then I'll fly myself to you. That's where we can get. All right.
Okay.
Hey.
Perfect. That's well within range. Okay, I'm going to try to cast Dispel Magic on the dinosaurs. Let's see. If I cast it using a slot 4th level or higher, automatically end the effects of a spell on the target if it's equal or less than the level of the spell I used. Okay? Fuck it. This is what my...
Are you sure you are close enough? I can get us close here. I can get us right on top of them if you wish.
No. This is perfect.
All right.
Definitely not on top of them. I don't know how to... I forget in Avray how to cast it at a higher level. I want to cast it at 5th level, so it'll automatically end anything lower than 5th.
Killing anything level of 5th. Cool. All right. That is going to disrupt and actually end the spell that is on Big Mama, correct?
Yes. Well... Oh, I guess I can only target one, can't I?
It says choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. You know what?
If
You
it
don't,
was...
you don't necessarily have to. You don't necessarily have to know what's affecting them, and that last one, magical effect within range, would qualify, I think, for both.
Okay.
So if you're looking to kind of quell that effect, I think that would suffice.
Yes.
Yeah, both of them are gonna return to their normal, slightly less feral state.
Okay. Man, I wish I could also cast Animal Friendship at the same time, but I can't.
How close are we to them now?
As you do this, Percy, you see their purpose, their determination change. They don't come skidding to a halt, but they slow to a jog, even though they're not currently moving.
Okay.
And sorry, John, I didn't catch your question, man.
Nope, we got it. I saw her measuring. I was just wondering how close we were to them.
Cool, got it.
We're very well camouflaged. Tail-spired slash natural camouflage is really kind of cool.
Green was an important evolutionary choice for their species, I think. And Big Mama will, in that same vein, if that is the end of Percy's turn.
Yep.
And Solitude, you also went.
Move and dash.
Feel like we're missing Phelan for some reason? No, because Big Mom is now smack dab in the middle of you guys. That's why. We cannot miss Phelan. And yeah, Big Mom is going to try and now, instead of climbing up the steps, suddenly she is going to sniff around the area. She begins kind of moving in circles. She looks confused. She looks like she doesn't know how she got where she is, almost. If you had to put a summation on it. And she begins running off in this direction, south, away from the temple. After sniffing at the air heftily, and that should be Phelan up.
Okay. Well, I think Phelan, seeing Big Mama, possibly leaving, is gonna keep an eye on Big Papa there, and again, just like last round, he's going to prepare a ready in action and hold in case decides to get attacked. He's going to hold a booming blade and kind of keep watch and hopefully hope that Big Daddy there keeps following.
All right, and that should be Singirin up.
Okay, so they seem like completely unfazed by any attacks.
Well, I wouldn't say unfazed. I would say phased through.
Okay. But I still don't know what's going on. Can I, as an action, cast Identify?
Yes.
Or I would like to do that.
And what are you trying to identify specifically?
Like what spell they're using, what it does, and how to counter it, something like that.
You need to touch something though to identify it. So it's ritualistic. It is something.
Oh, okay.
Something
I
you
should have known that.
physically touch. So you can touch whatever you want to reveal its identity.
Okay, let me see something then. 1 second.
And to give you something else too, just to throw something else out there, and I don't know if my mic might have been messing up when I said this too. You did see after that, after like swiping through with your spear with the echo, that light that's projecting from the ceiling. It's like a small 2-inch hole, and there's light pouring out of it. That's all you can really see. It looks like a light bulb from your perspective. But the way that it shines down, you can almost see how it forms the shape of that illusion that is in front of you.
And you said it's coming from the ceiling, huh?
Yep.
Okay. Is there a way? Let me see.
if you wanted to touch those specifically, you probably reach them from atop the middle of that uh, platform that the egg was on. I just
Okay, yeah, I'll try that then. I will try that. Yeah, I'll kind of run in and try to touch that and see if I can identify it. Okay, well, I guess it'll be a little faster. I'll swap places with the Echo to get there a little faster without using any movement, and then I'll try to do that.
you cast identify, and as you touch this, small little socket that is producing this light, you can tell that this is definitely some sort of illusory magic. Uh, you think that it's not producing what would be known as major image, but almost like something a little bit lesser than that. It's not producing a scene, for instance, just a person, but perfectly depicting them, almost as though they could be recorded from a alternate location and displayed here uh, for others to watch and see and hear. And just as you can see and hear and watch them, they can see and hear and watch you through the power of the magic of the mechanism.
Gotcha.
But there's some
Okay.
sort of link still to the actual physical being. And there has to be. And it's linked up with this device. You wonder in your head what damaging it may cause to the person linked to it.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, that's my turn then. That is my turn.
Alright, that should be Zamula.
Think I'm just gonna stay down here with Bluey and the others. I'm not gonna be shooting at any dinosaurs, so yeah, I'll stay here and pass.
Company, Bluey have reached each other now as well. Big Daddy will go charging in the direction of Big Mama, ending up shortly behind her. And that puts us at the top of round 7.
Tentacles and darkness recede.
Goes in the darkness recede. I think the dispel magic killed that, but all the same, you no longer hear. And I think we can all take comfort in that. The nightmare fuel, I love it. That spell is honestly one of the coolest descriptions I've ever heard.
They were truly just loving words.
We will pause combat here at the end of round 6, beginning of round 7, for our friend Skylar to rejoin us next week. Hopefully everybody will be around. I know I will be excited to see what the end result of this farce
Dino shakes.
or false ritual. Perhaps false more so to the party than to those that were partaking in it. But
Trickery.
interested to see how the party deals with the trickery and the deception. In any case, you do most definitely have a physical egg. So there is that takeaway. And
Yep.
important for Skylar, for you guys that were up near the temple during when all the shit was really going down. The voices exchanged would have identified Berg as the blue cultist.
Ooh, okay.
So important information to give back to Skylar. I don't know if everybody was beaded in on that when that got mentioned, but just wanted to throw it out there for the group so someone can mention it to him, because his character, I think, would have definitely been close enough to have heard that and would now know that as well. So I could tell him too, but if you guys wanted to share that with him.
First.
But yeah, I think this is a good stopping point, and I hope you guys have enjoyed today's combat session as much as I. You guys basically neutralized everything that I could do. So sorry if my things were more boring. Hope the dinos spiced it up a little bit. I was hoping for a reprisal of the dinos because I did want to see that potion get drank. And Percy, I was so happy when you pulled it out. I was like, yes, the potion. But
I need some
Yeah.
turbochargers. I need some turbochargers on this broom. I can't catch up to cast it myself.
need some more